power is restrained by divine wisdom. God protects not to humiliate, but to redirect. Even enemies are not beyond mercy. This challenges our desire for dramatic intervention. We want visible victory, public vindication, and immediate justice. God often chooses quiet deliverance. Angels work silently, precisely, and effectively.
Create professional voiceovers with VB.VN.
Their mission is not spectacle, but obedience. The modern believer must reclaim this understanding. When faith is mocked, when morality is pressured, when truth is attacked, it is tempting to believe that darkness is winning. Yet Scripture assures us that heaven does not lose control simply because it does not announce its moves. The army of angels sent to protect God's prophet reminds us that spiritual authority outweighs numerical strength. One faithful servant aligned with God's will stands stronger than armies driven by fear and pride. Angels respond not to power, but to obedience. As we approach the end of this reflection, we must ask ourselves an honest question: where do we place our confidence? In visible strength or invisible faith? In human strategy or divine providence? The answer shapes how we face fear. The lesson of this story is not that believers will never suffer, but that they will never be abandoned. God's protection does not always appear as escape. Sometimes it appears as endurance, wisdom, or peace. Angels do not replace our responsibility, but they guard our mission in the final chapter of history. Scripture tells us that angels will again stand visibly at God's command. They will gather the faithful, separate truth from falsehood, and bear witness to divine justice. The same God who protected his prophet in silence will reveal his power in glory. My brothers and sisters, do not measure your safety by what you see. Measure it by who has called you. Live faithfully, pray sincerely, and trust that heaven is far more active than you imagine. When fear surrounds you, remember Alicia's prayer. Ask God to open your eyes, because even now, unseen by the world, an army of angels stands ready, not to glorify themselves, but to protect those who belong to God.
Create professional voiceovers with VB.VN.